Hey everyone, Summer here with AstariaSen, and I wanted to do a quick recap on my spiritual Book of Shadow journal thing that I did I started it in 2019. I used it all of 2020 and I am almost finished with it, but it looks like I'm going to travel over into 2021 with it, which I'm okay with. It'll work out. So I just wanted to go through, I know I've gone through some of this before, so I wanted to go through with you again. I'll do the stuff that you guys have already seen pretty quickly, and then the newer stuff I'll talk a little bit more about. So I called it my mystical journal because, well, it's all about the mystical stuff that I'm working on and looking into. I wanted a pagan prayer, so I found one and I added it in, and then I talked about what this journal is really about. Like it's a source of information for me and my spirituality. I do a monthly Book of Shadows spiritual journal prompt on my channel, which I will leave a link to one of them up here, just so you can see it. But where I talk about like a prompt for you to do in your journal, and one of them, this one was from November, and it was to do like a collage without drawing or writing anything about you and your spirituality kind of thing. So I thought that was really cute and I liked doing it. So this is October of 2019, and I found that I really actually like doing this style of spreads in my journals. I didn't realize that I would like it until pretty much this point, but I do like doing this kind of spread. I do some actual journaling to talk about my months as well. I do lots of moon stuff. This is November. Again, I did another spread of tarot journaling where I did like my intuitive when I first get the card, what the card actually means, and then at the end of the day, how it actually went for me. And again, these are from 2019. So I did enjoy doing it this way. Like I learned a lot about the card and how I interpret things that way. So I thought that was interesting. Gratitude. I do a lot of gratitude stuff. This is my Yule Fairy story. It's not mine, it's by DJ Conway, but I loved it, so I put it in there. When I started working with Moon Water, I like a December favorites. I didn't keep up with doing this throughout the journal, but I did it for this December. And then saying goodbye to 2019 and saying hello to 2020. So I am talented, I'm creative, I'm successful, I'm determined. All of that was true for 2020. Despite everything, all of that was true. My Wheel of the Year card, my card for the year for 2020 was the Wheel of the Year, which is really, really interesting, actually. And then I started working with Fairy Enchantments deck. Again, more moon stuff, fairy stuff, Capricorn stuff because I'm Capricorn. Then we move into February. I did another tarot, but I tried to do it by the week this time. Again, not so much. I didn't really enjoy doing it that way so much. You guys saw me do this. This is in my in my playlist for my journal. And then we work into March. And this is where things got like a little rough because COVID happened and I didn't do as much. And then April came and I did gratitude. That's me and my daughter, Kayla. And I did a lot of like gratitude working and stuff like that. Started working with watercolor a little bit. Spring Goddesses, Lavender, Moon Garden. I thought this was really cool. I didn't know you can plant things by the moon, but apparently you can. And then May, and I've got my gnomes because of spring, you know, and all that stuff. I worked with a lot with dandelions in 2020. And I even had dandelion tea, which was so, so good. And then, of course, crazy. Like, lots of crazy happened. So I just moved on. That's all I did. Is I just wrote down what I knew, and then I moved on. And instead of, like, making it a big, elaborate journal pieces, I just started working like specific things. What did I do? What was I doing? This is what the signs stand for because I started looking a little bit into my signs. I did a salt dough recipe where I tried it out. I did energy work for my dog Deuce when he got sick, which you guys know about because that was on my channel. This is last year's Gratitude Tarot Challenge that is actually happening in January this year by Science to Soul Jen. And this is what I did last year, but I only did it on my actual YouTube channel, and I just wrote what it was in my journal. And then I did a spell on banishing the truth, which was very, very interesting on how that played out. Basically what happened is I did this and I was actually working towards, somebody was slandering my name, and that's what I was working towards, but so many other truths came out that I was not prepared for. So only do stuff like this if you're actually prepared for the outcome, because yeah. And then I found this cool thing about moon dust, so I thought that's cool. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to. Here's my 2020 Samhain altar and a strawberry leaf that I had harvested from my own strawberry garden and pretty much kept. This was a journal prompt I got from another YouTuber, and it was talking about what's on your spiritual hat. If you had a spiritual hat, what would it look like? And mine is working with my fairy runes, my channel name, the moon, and the fairy star, my cards, which is the devil and the star, stuff like that. So I thought this was really cute. I'm not like the best drawer in the world, so then I just kind of started journaling about why I do some of the things that I do. I did I pulled a card for the November moon. It was the King of Swords, and then I researched that, which I kind of liked doing this for the moon. Like, this was a really interesting experiment to talk about the moon on one page, pull a card and use that inside the moon, and then talk about the card on the other side and how I can pertain. And then I started something new. It's called compliments, and these are all from December 2020. These are all compliments I got in December 2020, so I just started this, and I want to continue with it because it helps me see how I might be viewed in other people's vision, because oftentimes we are our own worst critics, and so we get caught up in what we think about ourselves. And so I just started writing down what, you know, compliments other people give me either on YouTube or on Facebook, or my family gives me, stuff like that. And I want to continue doing this each month. And then I started working with honey. I talked about some fairy interactions that I did, some words that I like, more stuff about Yule, because I learned something new about Yule this year, which was the Waldorf spiral and my Yule altar. And then again, this is from a journal prompt that I did for December, which again, I talked about on my channel. It's a BOS journal prompt number 2, and my word was courage. And courage to face one fear, courage to let change happen, courage to believe, you know, those kinds of things. So I really enjoyed, I enjoy being creative. And then I did a daily tarot for when I started working with the dreamscapes and ethereal visions. And then this was something that I just needed to close 2020. That's what it was, is I needed to close 2020. So I made this. Make today so good, yesterday gets jealous. And it's a stamp that I have, which is really cute. And then I thought, oh, why don't I just apply 2020 to that? So make 2021 so good, 2020 gets jealous. Yes, let's do that. So I talked about a lot of 2020 stuff. My 2020 vision even. So this was kind of interesting. I'm actually going to do a video. I may have already done it by the time you see this video, but I plan to do a video on my 2020 vision from December 2019, which the Hermit's Cave did, and how this 2020 vision reading actually applied to my 2020. And then finally, this is the last page I have completed, and it's Make 2021 So Good, 2020 Just Gets Jealous. And I did some watercolor sparkly paint on it. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm trying to like show you, but it's not coming across very well. The sun's kind of like blocking me. And then I did some dot arting, because I'm just learning how to do dot arting, and some freehand scripting. And that's where I'm going to go, is right into 2021 and see where it takes me. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys got some ideas for your own journal, and I hope you guys have a very great day.